Hello, and I want to explain to you one of the reasons I think the Ebon Jag is probably one of the best LRM boat options that you can purchase. It's not inexpensive, but it does have quite a bit of overall features, and you can make this one mech into several different mechs using different build configurations. As I'm an LRM kind of guy, I know a lot of different ways to run this really effectively and have a lot of fun. And let me show you some of those. So let's take an overall look at this guy. So other than having the big ears, this is actually a very short mech. It does have a wide cross section here, but as far as the overall body goes, it's actually pretty good, and it's very versatile. And as long as you run it right, you won't have a lot of trouble with having that soft clan armor. It takes a skilled player to drive a clan mech. So I'm running 2 LRM-20s, 5 ER medium lasers, 6 tons of double heat sinks, and a whole bunch of ammo to go with it, along with laser AMS. And we don't have to worry about quirks because this is a hodgepodge build. Because I mean, we got prime here, then we got B over here and B over there, and B here. So it's it's a hodgepodge build. But let me show you some of the other ones. So this was what I call Ebon 1. So here's Ebon 2. So Ebon 2 is a real popular build that I run in a lot of matches, and if you've seen any of my videos, you've probably run across this build. So it has Narc, 1 heavy medium laser, which is an oxymoron, 2 machine guns with ammo, and then 3 LRM-20s. And I'll show you what this one looks like. So this is how this one looks here. Whoops, I didn't save it. Let me save it now. Damn it. There we go. So here's how this one looks. So you've got the 3 LRM-20s, and then you got the Narc way up high, and that is so useful. I see people on the battlefield run from me when I hit them with Narc, because they know that the next thing is coming is LRMs. They're not stupid. And neither am I. If I get narked by somebody who looked like they had LRMs, or even if they didn't have LRMs, chances are somebody on the battlefield has long-range missiles. They're going to make my life suck. So I go looking for cover. Some guys will attack you, which is stupid because they usually end up on a shirt or in a chalk outline. Let's move on to Ebon 3. And let's save this. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. Good. So Ebon 3 is much the same as the previous one. You get 3 LRM-20s. But instead of having Narc, you're getting 3 ER medium lasers. I'm not taking advantage of any of the machine guns this time around, but what I am taking advantage of is that I get 3 ER medium lasers, and they're going to do significantly more distance damage than the machine guns will, even if I had light machine guns. So that's the real big advantage on this one here. And if you look at the cooling, 1.53, and the damage is 78. It's slightly less than what the other one was, which I think was at around 84. But the cooling is much better. And let me show you what this one looks like. So this one's like that. And so you're going to get your 2 medium lasers here, plus this one up here. A little bit of distance. What I typically do is I'll run this one on one button and these 2 on another button, so that way I can do some poking over the top of hills without having to fire these. And then the LRM-20s, they fire on their own chain. And also notice they're not really low to the ground. If you've driven the Nova Cat, you'll note that the missiles are actually further down. They're below, even as tall as that mech is. They're still lower than these are. So you can do a lot more hunt and peck on these. If you look at these, they're almost in range with the shoulders, just a little shy. Moving on. Now we get to number 4. So number 4 is very limited on destructive power. It's similar to one of the previous ones where you get 2 LRM-20s, but this time around you get an LRM, 2 LRM-15s, no Narc. And you still get machine guns and a medium laser, but in this case it's an ER medium laser. You want to spend most of your time at range with this mech. I don't want to get in close with anybody. It does have laser AMS to help against enemy missiles, but ultimately, you want to try to keep your distance on this one. So if you're not working in a group with a team, a light mech or somebody that comes across you is going to have a lot of fun, unless they're already pretty cored up, and otherwise you're not going to do a lot of damage. But this is a match-built mech that I've actually put in the battlefield and had some really good matches with. And next we move on to number 5. Number 5 is taking advantage of the medium laser options. And when you save this one, even if it kicks me to the home screen, it's still okay. This one here, you're getting 5 ER medium lasers, and then the LRM-20s are kind of a secondary weapon. And that's okay because you're not running a whole bunch of ammo. I mean, you are running a bunch of ammo, but once again, you're going to be able to keep it range. And with these, you're getting 920 maximum range on the medium lasers. And then optimally, you're ending up at 460. But still, you can keep some good range. You can go with medium pulses and sacrifice some of the missiles. I just had extra stuff here, and I didn't want to put machine guns on here because I am only running a 3-button configuration. So when I fire this one, what I'm actually doing is I'm firing these 3 first, and then these 2 are secondary weapons. So these ones are on button 1, and then this is button 2, and then these are on button 3. Sometimes when I'm feeling saucy, I run this guy, Ebon PPC, and this guy is a lot of fun, but you have to be really good at PPC fire, and I'm not so much. So this one's a 1.23 on the heat, and sure, you can get rid of the SRMs and the light machine guns, and that'll help quite a bit with that. And you're getting 3 ER PPCs, 2 small pulse lasers, which you're gonna be able to do a lot of poking with these, and they're great for stripping armor. And then backing that up, you've got the SRM-6s and the light machine guns. And let me show you what this one looks like. And this one's really great for hill poking. Hill poking, you can fire these here. You've got a pretty good amount of heat containment, but not incredible. So you want to chain fire these. You know, fire 1 and then 2 and then the 3rd one, and then back up on this. So theoretically, you could do something like this, and add some more cooling. Probably want to even that out a little bit. And then that's going to give you 1.44, which still is going to get hot pretty quickly. And then that's going to give you this kind of a power arc here. So you're going to have 2 machine guns, 2 small pulse lasers, and then your primary weapons up high. And this is actually a pretty viable build as well. I like to have the SRM-4s on board because they're a good backup weapon. And you don't want to have just your small pulse lasers or ER medium lasers if you so chose. I went with the small pulse lasers because they don't have nearly as much heat as the others do, as the ER mediums do. And yes, you can change out this arm thing here and put additional lasers on board, but you know, you're already running quite a bit of heat with these guys here. I mean, each one of these generates 14.5 on a strike. And then you have a cooldown time of 5 seconds. So after you fire these, you have 5 seconds before you can fire them again. Or if you have them on cycle, you have 5-second intervals in between each one. Which works out that you fire this one, and then you fire this one, and then you can probably fire this one again because it's probably been 5 seconds, or this one. You can fire all 3 of these and then cycle them again in that amount of time. So ignoring these like they don't exist, your primary weapons are the small lasers or ER mediums, which you're probably not going to want to use very much because your heat's going to build up really quickly. And then you have your light machine guns. So the light machine guns and the SRMs do a little bit better as far as the heat management goes. And that's why I went with that build that way. So going back to the load, Now we're back to this. So pretending that these don't even exist, and/or your heat scale is so high, you can depend on your light machine guns, and these really 2.7 heat is not bad. These are 2.2, but you know, once again, you're going to be working into a high management heat scale. That's why I typically run with one of these guys instead, like Ebon 3. This way I'm getting, you know, some ER medium lasers on board and some LRM-20s, or we go to Ebon 2. This guy's pretty much where I live on this mech. And I've done this so many different ways. 3 large pulse lasers. I did 5 ER large lasers for a while. And that yields some good results. But with the way they keep nerfing weapons and stuff, I might have to start going away from LRM-20s altogether and going with something else. Because they just keep making the game worse and worse. No matter how hard we try to like this game, they keep trying to find ways to make people not like the game. At any rate, let's see here. Save. I really just like the way this one's arc goes for doing damage. And as long as you don't try to tank people with this, you're going to have a lot of fun playing this mech. Hope to see you on the battlefield. Really, I don't think there's enough trees. Well, there's definitely action in Delta 4. Bravo's narked. If you got missiles, make it rain.
There you go.
He's got friends. He's got a lot of friends. The bulk of their group looks like they're near Delta 4, Charlie 4. Delta's got narc and free Wi-Fi. Lima's packing some meat. I think he's got like a Gauss on board of that Raven. H has narc. Is that pink smoke bad? I don't even know where my phone is. Yeah. Hello? Let me turn my game down. What's up? I have no idea. I don't feel like cooking. I'm kind of just not feeling like cooking lately. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm just kind of bored with everything. Like a dog between my legs. Yeah. What's up? Okay. Yeah, let me do that right now. Bye. So that's having a wife. So that was a really good match. Talk about multitasking. 719 damage, 9 kill assists, 1 killing blow, 1 component destroyed, no narc kills, but it was a really good match. 719, I'm very happy with that. Well, one thing's for certain, on this build, I need override on. This bitch gets hot. Yeah, we could use a lot of help in Delta 4 area. They're gonna roll right over us. Alpha's almost dead. Alpha's one shot in the chest.
The Alpha deals his rifle's open in the chest.
Cicada's cord in the front. Center torso. Mad Cat's almost dead. He is now. Oozle should be dead, but he's not for some reason.
We have anybody going towards cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah, with at least 3 of us over here, we ought to be good. God, how are they getting so many kills?
They didn't move the other side. I think they had, I think it'll be assault on the other side. There's what, 2 assaults here? Or 1?
Yeah, I think there's just a one.
That means they're gonna go after Theta probably next. It's central.
Good call. I might head back.
There it is. Cyclops was getting chewed up by me pretty well. Well, we went down with a fight at least. And that's another build of this Ebon Jag. And yeah.
This map, my favorite map.
I have a video series on YouTube of great vacation destinations, and I did one for this. I think this is a great map. I just wish we could get to the taller parts of the buildings.
Spider with jump jets. Although last week I saw a spider trapped inside of the building because he dropped down in a place he shouldn't have been.
That would be cool. Yeah, a spider and a mistlink seem to be the two best with jump jets.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Run, Forrest, run. We have a light mech behind us in Echo 5. Well, we pissed them off coming at them from Fox 5.
Target spotted.
Evac down to 5. Oh, I'm stuck.
And we have a disconnect as well. They're outside of the Fox 5, Fox 4 area, sort of.
Target spotted.
Atlas, it's clear, but they're pushing that other corner.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Look to your right when you come out.
Target spotted.
Player back.
Target spotted.
Like one of the Crusaders come forward.
Today is a good day to die. That was a good enough match. I'm happy with that. I especially have to do it on my Ebon Jag with 3 ERP PCs.
Target spotted.
Yeah, we definitely have activity in Fox 7. Low.
Yeah, please don't shoot me. Ah, the snipers. Well, enemies right there.
Oh, that Stone Rhino just sticks right out.
I got it, I got it.
Enemy UAV above us.
Enemy UAV down.
Gracias.
There's a whole team that was inside that one.
Pink smoke, just don't back up, guys. You'll be fine.
Golf is waiting to
I got my moments. Sorry. And I overheated.
pushing back.
Alpha's about to go.
Crusader's main.
That Marauder's ready to pop.
Crusader's the PC, right? Okay, alright.
We'll go around the corner to be distracted.
Sorry. Bravo's cord. Yeah, right turn crab. So much for him. I'm dead.
Good job, guys. Do your best.
I only had 2 kills, but I'm pretty sure one of those somebody did all the work on. Wow. 719 damage, 400 taken, 4 toes stepped on. 1 saber kill, 4 components destroyed. One of them's a KMDD, so actually I did one of them really well. This is a great match.